Hey, what's up YouTube? It's abluegolfball here today with another Pokemon TCG online video, and today I have a really cool deck. I'm really stoked about this deck. I'm excited for this deck. This deck's gonna be built around Team Aqua's Muck, the 110 HP Psychic type Pokemon, the ability Sludge Festival. The retreat cost of each Pokemon in play, except for Team Aqua Pokemon, is 1 colorless energy more. And that means, I believe this will stack, so if you have 3 Team Aqua's Muck out there, that's 3 additional retreat costs you gotta pay for. But we're actually going to be using Muck as the main attacker here, guys. Pester for 1 Psychic Energy and a DCE. You can hit for 60 plus 60 more damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 60 more damage. What makes this card even better is that it's a stage 1. We can combine it with, guess what? Evolutions! We are on an evolution marathon here. Evolutions every day, evolutions every night. Here we go, evolutions. Jolteon, the 90 HP electric type Pokemon, has the electric effect and basically change Muck into a lightning Pokemon. Same thing with Vaporeon. Aqua effect makes him a water Pokemon, Flareon. So get this, we're gonna add in a 2/2 line of Irados here. Poisonous Nest. Once during before your turn, before your attack, you can do this. You can use this ability. Both active Pokemon, except for Pokemon and Grass Pokemon, are paralyzed or poisoned. Why did I say paralyzed? That'd be pretty cool if we can paralyze them too, though. But see, we have Muck here. It's not a Grass type, so we are gonna be throwing in 3 of these Sparkling Robes, and what we're gonna do is poison the active Pokemon. Let's say, for example, we are facing against a Mega Rayquaza. Alright, 220 HP. We poison them. If we can get a Rados out there, we get a Sparkling Robe on Muck, poison him, Pester for 60 and 60 more damage. That's 120. If we have a Jolteon on the bench, that's double. That is 240 damage for a Pester. Oh my goodness. We are going to try to pull this off. We're going to make some people mad crazy right now. This is going to be an awesome deck. Now, because of the Pokemon line, very dense number of Pokemon, we're only playing 1 Shaman. That's going to be a little bit, could be a problem there, but we're going to go with it. Alright, so that's it for the Pokemon. We do have energy retrieval. I thought this could be pretty well worth it because we're running pretty low on energies, only 5 copies of the Psychic Energy. Trying to squeeze in everything in this deck came pretty tricky, so I don't know. Let's go with the level ball here, 3 of these to get all these Pokemon under 90 HP. We have the Sacred Ash again, since Team Aqua's Muck is the only one that attacks. We got to make sure that we continue to cycle them back into our deck. We do have the switch here, 1 of these, 2 Ultra Balls to get the Muck, and 4 VS Seekers. Ace Trainer can come very handy here, being able to shuffle our opponent's hand and our hand as well. We'll draw 6, and they'll draw 3 if they are in the prize lead. AZ here to scoop up the Shaman and anything else for that matter. We also have Lysander as well as Professor Birch's Observation, Sycamore, and 2 Shauna, and 3 Dimension Valleys, because the nice thing here is that if we do see Enhance Hammer in a lot of it, we can use Dimension Valley and just do Pester for 2 basic Psychic Energies. Why the heck not? 3 Sparkling Robes again to protect ourselves from our own Irados, and then the DCE as well as the 5 energies. And I'm really excited for this deck. I think this deck could see a lot of potential, being able to do 1-shots, and it does look clunky. Trust me, it looks clunky. Certainly a couple things here can get moved out. Maybe even the Ace Trainer can get tossed out. Maybe, I don't know, Energy Retrieval can get tossed out. Add some more energies, perhaps. Maybe add a backup attacker too. Not sure. But I've enjoyed playtesting this. Had a lot of fun. So I do have. Let's go ahead and see this deck in action here on Pokemon TCG Online. All right, and we're playing against Country Mom 63. And that's pretty cool. Cool name, Country Mom. I mean, I wish my mom played Pokemon TCG. I'm just kidding. Probably wouldn't want that. But hey, we're going to start off the Golurk. We do get a spin rack here. We even have a DCE available to us. This is looking like an awesome start. We have Level Ball. We even got a Shauna. Oh, this is great. Let's go ahead. We can grab the Eevee right here. We can even grab another Grimer and get the Eevee next right here. Should be able to see. I mean, this is great. I don't know if my opponent has things that are weak to any of our evolutions, but what matters is, right, we see a Kangaskhan right there. We never know. I mean, it's a colorless type. You never know what my opponent could be playing. So I'm going to hang on to the Sparkling Robe in case my opponent plays like you know, start a megaphone or something like that. I want to be able to make sure I can utilize the sparkling robe properly by having the Irados ready to go and using the poisonous nest that way. So let's go ahead and grab the Irados here. We can now use poisonous nest without, you know, fear of poisoning ourselves. And hey, we get the muck, but we already played the energy on the Grimer on the bench below. So we just go for the poison and end it right there. In the next turn, we should be able to discard the Lysander, whatever else we draw. Get the Shaman, draw into the 6 fresh cards. Play, well, before that, play the Psychic Energy, that's for sure. And then we can hit for a Pester. That would be really impressive, hitting for a 120. And right now, Kangaskhan certainly is just going for a triple draw, and we see Lugia EX over there, we see Skarmory over there, we see Dratini over there. This is looking really, really good. And alright, going with the plan right here, let's go and grab that Shaman EX and draw into a nice fresh hand size of 6. Wow, is this consistent or what? We did miss on the Jolteon. I would love to get the Jolteon here. We did get to get a Muck. We have a Dimensions Valley, that's not going to be really useful. But alright, let's go for the Pester, hit for 120. My opponent's down to 30 HP. Too bad, Verbank City Gem does not exist in the standard format. That would have been a knockout on the Kangaskhan. And my opponent is powering up the Dragonair over there. I think we might want to hit the Dragonair before we hit the Lugia or the Skarmory, just to get rid of the immediate threat. So if we can find a Lysander at some point, I'll definitely drag that out there and knock it out. So we did get another Muck. We have everything we need right here. Let's go for a Pester, hit for 120. This is looking great. Oh, we got the Lysander off the prizes. Here comes the Skarmory. Again, I think we're going to go, I don't want to see a Dragonite come out into play. We're going to go ahead and just Lysander out that Dragonair and knock it out in one shot. Hitting for 120 with the poison damage from him. Irados' Poisonous Nest, and going on our merry way. Can't wait to hit that. I'm losing my tongue here. Can't wait to knock out that Lugia EX over there. That'd be really fun. Hitting for 240 damage on that Lugia EX. So let's go ahead and take another prize right there. Again, we have a VS Seeker. We can drag out that Lugia EX, knock it out in one shot with 240 damage. 120 times 2 for weakness. Here we go. Wow, we top deck another VS Seeker. Doesn't really matter. My opponent is going to be stuck with 2 Skarmories anyways. 240 damage. We are just steamrolling my opponent. This is so bad. Oh, man, I feel guilty. This is just terrible. Just knocking out lightning weak Pokemon left and right. We have the Jolteon. We got the Irados here. My opponent can go for a, what is that, blow through. There's no stadium in play. My opponent's not going to be able to knock out the Muck. And we will just knock out the Skarmory for 120 times 2 for weakness with the lightning and finish the game. Here we go. Poison damage and 240 damage. Victory is ours. Wow, that was amazing. Are you guys not impressed? I am impressed. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think? Maybe this could be a competitive deck. I don't know. I mean, plus don't ever forget Muck's ability does add the retreat cost, and we had 3 Mucks in play. We had 3 of them. That's 3 additional retreat costs. What? That's oh wow. I mean, that does hurt us too. That's why we do play switches and things like that. But still, oh man. That's fun. That was fun. And that was really quick. We took only 1 minute and 40 seconds. My opponent only took 1 minute and 14. I apologize for Country Mom 63. You just end up running into the wrong deck. All right, well, let's go ahead and play another match here on Pokemon TCG Online. All right, and we will be playing against Inspire02 or 0628. Not sure what that is. Maybe my opponent was born in the year 2006. And February 8th, or maybe it's August 8th, or August 2nd, 2006? I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. And we see a Shaman EX right here in the active spot. We do see a Lucario EX. Oh, this is great. This is gold right here. Shaman EX is weak to Lightning. The Lucario EX is weak to Psychic. We have a Muck that's Psychic type. This is too good. Oh my goodness, another Lucario. This is I couldn't ask for a better matchup right now. This is great. Let's go ahead and get this Grimer going. We have the Sparkling Robe. We could hang on to that, but I actually want to play it right now. You never know when you won't see it again either. So let's counter the Stadium, and we'll go for the Energy Drop right here. Let's go for the Sycamore, and we do get a Jolteon. We don't have an Eevee though. That's a bummer. We do have the spinner rack there as well, 2 spinner racks to boot, and my opponent plays an escape rope. We'll just promote the other spinner rack. Why not? My opponent's going to be able to knock out the spinner rack, though. That's going to be pretty devastating. It's a bit of a bummer. And here is the silent lab again. My opponent likes these silent labs for some reason, and he does play Shaman, but he has silent labs, so that's something to look out for. We get hit for 70 damage. I'm just going to promote the Grimer here. I don't want to sacrifice the spinner rack, and we do have the DCE. I'm going to take a huge risk here. We're going to go for the Sycamore. Do we get... Oh my goodness, we didn't get the Grimer. Oh no, we didn't get the Muck. What am I saying Grimer for? We didn't get the Muck. Where's the Muck at? Oh no. And this Lava Ball is not even an Ultra Ball. We could have gotten the Shaman this way. Oh man, how disappointing. I think I'm going to retreat the Grimer. As bad as this sounds, the Grimer is too valuable, especially with that Sparkling Robe. Too valuable right now. Let's go ahead and just go for the Poisonous Nest first. Let's go and retreat, get rid of the DCE, promote that Eevee right here. Oh man, we do have a VS Seeker, which we can play for, I believe, a Shauna in our discard pile. Oh, a Hawlucha. Hello, Hawlucha. You are weak to lightning as well. And my opponent will brutally demolish our poor Eevee with the Eevee Energy Evolution. Yeah, poor Eevee is going to get knocked out right here. And the Lucario EX... whoa, powered up with another energy here, can hit us for that Corkscrew Smash, and we get hit for 200. That is unnecessary. How rude. I'm just kidding. So we'll promote the Muck, the Grimer again. Hey, here is the Muck. We got you. Wow, what a top deck. We even got the Dimension Valley. Let's go and get that VS Seeker. And here's the Shauna. Let's try to preserve another DCE and the Jolteon. We do get the Eevee here. And we even have another VS Seeker, which can get another one. So let's go ahead, Poison and Pester. Hit for 240 damage. My opponent's like, what the heck just happened? That came out of nowhere. And here is the Muscle Band on the Lucario EX with a strong energy. Very impressive, but not going to be able to knock us out. We will just take this guy down with a huge Pester. We're going to go with the Poisonous Nest. We got the Sparkling Robe, unless my opponent plays Starting Megaphone, but it doesn't matter. It's worth it. It's worth getting poisoned for that. And yeah, so we gotta wait and see. My opponent's got a 3 retreat cost right now. That's funny. I mean, well, yeah, 2 retreat cost is already heavy enough. My opponent goes for a Super Scoop Up, and we can see scoops up the Shaman EX. I don't know. Maybe my opponent believes that's gonna become a target, which it probably will. And so I'm glad my opponent, well, I'm not glad my opponent did that. I'm actually kind of disappointed my opponent did that. Oh, never mind. Here is the Shaman. Thank goodness the Shaman is back. It's another easy target. We got a Lysander. We got the Ultra Ball. We should be able to knock it out in the next turn. So here is a DCE for you. And we have, let's discard that. And let's discard the AZ. All right, so let's grab the Jolteon here. Might as well get that going. Or we could probably go for a Muck or a Grimer and have some more guys lined up to attack. We have an Ultra Ball here. We don't even need, actually, you know what? We don't even need the Jolteon because we can do Poisonous Nest and hit for 120. That's a knockout on the Shaman even without the weakness. All right, so here we go. We'll just do the Poison right here. Got the VS Seeker. Let's go for the Shauna. And Sparkling, hey, more Sparkling Robes. Look at that. All right, let's go for the Pester. Hit for 240. And now that I think about it, I probably could have held on to my hand and kept the Lysander. That would have been easy Lysandering out the Shaman EX and take the win, but why not have fun while we still can? Oh, my opponent plays a Team Flare Grunt, discards the DCE. That doesn't even matter. We have the Dimension Valley out here, and all we need is a simple energy drop and should be able to get the job done. So let's play another one of these. We've got a Shauna available to us. We can play the Ultra Ball, discard the Birches right here. Maybe even discard the Grimer. We don't need any more Grimers than this right here. So, but let's go ahead and see. Might as well. It's about time. It's overdue. Let's get the Jolteon here and hit for 240 damage. Unnecessary 240 damage on the poor Hawlucha. Let's go for the Pester right here. 240 damage. Poor Hawlucha. We will be able to knock out anything my opponent promotes, and the Hawlucha can't attack us. The Zubat's too weak. Yeah, actually, you know what? You think about this. The Hawlucha can't even retreat. My opponent promotes the Hawlucha. The Hawlucha can't retreat because we got 2 Mucks right now. The Hawlucha's retreat cost should be 2. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if my opponent retreats anyways. If my opponent does play a switch or something, yeah, we're just going to knock out whatever gets in the active spot. Seriously, unless my opponent benches a Lucario. No, actually, if my opponent benches a Lucario, that's an easy knockout. It's a knockout either way. Certainly my opponent can play Lucario, play another Strong Energy and Muscle Band. Okay, that's going to happen. So here comes the Lucario EX. We're going to see Lucario plus, very likely Muscle Band, maybe, I don't know. Oh, VS Seeker. Okay, maybe my opponent already has a Muscle Band in his hand. We can still see that energy drop. We can get hit for a missile jab. Oh, ho, ho. I predicted it. Did I not call it? I totally called it. I called a strong energy. I totally did. And that's it. My opponent concedes the match, and we even get a prize. That is terrific. My opponent could not bear to see another Lucario EX go down. And of course, we could have Lysandered out. I think instead of playing Shauna, I could have held on in my hand and used the Lysander out that Shaman and finished the game. But that didn't happen. So let's take a look at the prize, and we got tournament tickets. That's great. You guys always ask to see the prizes. So there you go. But you know, I think that's gonna be it for today. You guys got to saw the raw power of Muck. I certainly think this could be a fun deck to play. You guys should try it out, give it a shot, and yeah, I like it. It's fun. It can hit for a ton of damage. You can knock out Mega Rayquaza in one shot. So all right, that's it for the video. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.